Man of God, you must be productive. What does it mean to be productive? To be able to package your value, your contemplation. You know, I have defended, most people think that men of God do not know anything about money from a reward standpoint. Whether you are a preacher or you are a businessman, from a value standpoint, you are doing the same thing. When you bring value that is packaged with excellence and served to a targeted consumer base, even though in the case of ministry, word ministry, you are not selling the value for a price. You are motivated by your love for Jesus, but the law of compensation demands that every time you dispense value, that a reward must be credited to you, whether it comes as transactional wealth or transformational wealth. Either ways, there will eventually be a reward system. So if you're a man of God, you don't need to manipulate people. Once you dispense value in truth, it becomes impossible. The people whose lives are changing are not too greedy. Give them time to grow. Let the truths that you are teaching them, let them discern that you love them with all your heart. Let me tell you something I have learned from scripture and even from experience. Can I tell you, if you're a man of God, here's a powerful secret. Don't burden members with trying to give you money and do. Teach them, pour your heart. Let them see the heart of a shepherd. Let them see the heart of a father, and then allow them surprise you. They will surprise you indeed. Are we together? Because you see, their giving to you will be based on their perception of your worth. So one person can give you a car, another person can give you even an estate and think that it is not too much, as far as the value you brought for them is concerned. Say,
stop doing launchings. Stop trying to tell people to give for building project, give for buying up land, give for this and that. Stop doing that. You know why? People are not really benevolent. The way to get people to give is very simple. Just bring them to the point of the blessing, and they will give. You can build a church without raising money one day, but the money is being raised. Because every time you come to them on the basis of impartation for blessing. They drop their 200,000, 100,000, 1,000 and other. The impartation goes on them. But the same person that gave 200,000 for impartation, if you asked him to donate money to church, he will give you 20,000. The issue is that businessmen invest, they don't dash. You are not hearing me. So if you are planning to build a church, you're planning to do anything, and you think that if you come there and talk to them and appeal to their heart, the way they look, it's appeal to their heart. Don't appeal to their heart. Promise them a blessing. Speak into their desires, their dreams, their aspirations. Impart upon them. And while you are doing that, ask them to sow a seed and make a sacrifice. They will happily do that. Than you begging them for 50,000. They're trying to drive us. So we have not paid this rental. And I know some of you have the money. Please, either give or lend us. Those pastors are talk like that. They always die poor. Never go to people and ask them to give based on their goodwill. Walk over to them and speak over them to give as a seed, an investment in the kingdom that is going to produce a blessing result. Anyone that does that wins. That's why churches, Pentecostal churches that are always imparting on people who give can start a project and finish it in 3 months. 1 year and all of that. Some of the churches that drop bag in front and said this is a building project offering, every week they get 15,000. The way that they look me is like you don't do them before. Every week as you open the box, now 15,000 you see. And you check all the big men in the church. You saw when the man walked there and dropped an envelope. Inside the envelope, all you saw was 1,500. You thought he dropped a check. You didn't know 1,500 he put in the envelope. Don't do that. Just bless them. Impart on them. Never beg. Never beg. Don't be the kind that goes from member to member and tells sad stories. Any pastor, whether assistant pastor or whatever, that sends all these small texts and says, I want to travel, I want to do this, I want to do this, can you help me? And all that. If you start doing that, you lose your honor. It won't be long they start dodging you. Many of you that say you have partners, that's why you waste your partners. Don't be the kind of person, every program you call somebody say, you're my partner, send money. You're not going to go far. You're not going to go far. I have partners. The way I do partnership is very simple. When I run my, what we call it is pastor circle in Gateway. When I run pastor circle, all I do is simply we have a dinner. I come in there, I teach them, and I pray for everybody, and I get up and I walk away. And sometimes they ask you, what is your plan for the month? Or what is your plan for the quarter? I just share the plan, and I get to walk away. The person that is their leader now tells them, okay, and I've never raised money among them before. Or this thing that we're talking about, how much can we contribute about it? Anybody that wants to give, give. And I walk away. Now, if you don't put them under pressure, they happily come. If you put them under pressure, they will start running. Are you hearing me? That's how you lose your partners. Because every time you keep coming, telling them sub stories and then threatening them, if you don't give, you go down. That's how to do partners. Sometimes you say, I don't know why they're not picking my call. They're not picking your call because you're crazy. Hey! Men of God, are we here? I'm going to speak a blessing over you.